What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Comic Underground Live. I'm Peter Orchard, and we got our guest here. We got Bionic Bro guest Stanley. Thanks, guys, for joining me. Y'all want to look at some comics?
Let's do it, man. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, man. We're gonna go to Fund My Comic today, but first, I want to say, recently I got in the mail. Let me make myself big here while I got the music playing. Graveyard Shift Omega Storm. This book was totally worth the money. I freaking love this book, man. Badass book. It's a supplemental for the Graveyard Shift series. I just got it, and I'm like, I don't remember waiting very long. But anyways, that's an amazing book. If you can get your hands on that book, I think Graveyard Shift. I think it's available on the Graveyard Shift. No, wait, Graveyard Shift is closed. You can't get it. Sorry, guys. Go to eBay. It's going to be like $60 or $70 over there.
This whole thing was just a setup for him to make himself feel good about the fact he could get his hands on the comic that you can.
You can get this on eBay for $200. This exact one. No, actually, he does Graveyard Shift fairly regularly, so the next time he does a Graveyard Shift campaign, it will be available on there. I guarantee it, right? And go get it, because, man, when they start piling up. You know what I mean? You miss out on the first one, and then you want to get it the next time. You're like, oh, but I got money to get the book. So I'm going to have to, eventually... I'm, catching up on all the supplementals. And that one is totally worth it. That's a wild book, man. John Malin doesn't hold back when he does...
Where does that fall on the scale of your favorite ones for the year?
Yeah.
Whew. That's a tough one, because I've only gotten,
tier.
I've only gotten, 3 or 4 this year. Wait, no, we're in October. All right, this is going to be probably top 2, top 3.
Damn.
There have been a few. Let me just sell it to you real quick. The very beginning. So no spoilers or anything. But right off the bat, we get this death right off the bat. And I'm not going to make myself big because you got to buy the book to read it. But right off the bat, if you can see this. What? No! That's a headless woman right there. Right off the bat. And she's a superhero. And that was widely reported on even before the book came out. So, no actual spoilers there. Anyways, that's a fun book. And, man, it gets crazy by the end of that book. So, got to go check that one out. That's what we want to see when we do, when we look at these books. We want to see really awesome work like that.
Yeah, really good snuff porn.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's one of those top books that you're going to get in the indie space. Really well done. And what we're looking at today is Fund My Comic. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly where to start with this one because I have been looking at Indiegogo books. Fund My Comic is kind of growing. It's a new website by Luke Stone, and he's actually got a lot of books on here. So I don't know. What do you think? You want to take a look at the Atlantean? Let's take it out.
I've had enough Fishman for me.
Did you already check out Atlantean?
I don't think so.
Randy Zimmerman, writer. Russ Leach is the artist. Randy is the editor-in-chief at Arrow Comics. I've heard of Arrow Comics. And has almost 40 years of experience in the industry. Russ is an award-winning artist that has worked well-known books such as Batman and Doctor Who. All right. His 97 backers right now, $3,317 raised in 26 days. It's fully funded. So we got 7 days to go. Let's take a look at what we're going to get with this book. 50 pages of beautifully illustrated strip.
For $15 ain't bad.
Is that what it costs? Or is that a digital? No way. First print run. 2024. Yeah, dude, that's a good deal, man. For 50 pages, that's not bad at all. And look at that. That's a pretty slick cover. Let's keep checking it out.
So
what do you think of this?
Me of the old Conan the Barbarian comic.
Yeah, it's totally Conan.
Can you zoom in on the blonde?
Can I? Hold on, let's see.
I'm getting Golden Axe vibes.
Right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In the time before Atlantis sank and the lands of the world were savage and untamed, one man would claim his destiny. After the reality-shattering events in Volusia, as told within the pages of the Shadow Kingdom, Cole and Brule take a solemn vow to hunt down and destroy the hidden empire of the Serpent Men. These are the tales of those journeys and their great hunt. Sample art. Nice. All right, so
not bad.
This looks okay. It's black and white. I actually do like black and white sometimes when they do it right. This is the kind of book I think I could read in black and white. You know what I mean?
Judging from that page there, like I like the creativity of how it's got like his head separate and they've got this entire like image across there. That's not what you normally see in a comic in like a first time run kind of a thing. You know what I mean? Like somebody who's just jumping into what they're doing. This looks a little bit more experienced.
We're taking it back to like Golden Age style story.
Definitely Golden Age. Oh, yeah, man. And I actually do like this. It's like who was that guy? Wrightson. It's Bernie Wrightson.
Okay.
He used to draw stuff like this. Pretty sure it's Bernie Wrightson. I know it's Wrightson. I don't know if his first name's Bernie. I'm pretty sure it's Bernie Wrightson. My brain's kind of mush after the day, but anyways, Bernie Wrightson's a badass artist, and this is clearly inspired by that. I don't remember what book exactly, but he did a lot of horror stuff that was pretty fucking cool, man. Yeah. This book looks pretty fun. I'm liking this. And the story, you know, it's like, that was a good premise. I actually applaud him on this. Right off the bat, we got a good synopsis of the story. I'm like kind of sold. A good price right over here. 2 times autumn 2024 issue. And if you just want the first print run, $15. That's a good deal, man. This book looks pretty cool. It looks like a fun read. Nice. A very fun read. Legendary.
That's an excellent start to the evening.
Yeah, man. You got some original art for sale. $300 plus the book. You know what? And I like that. A lot of campaigns, they'll have. I've seen some guys have some artwork for $1,000 for an original page. It was worth it. But throw in the book. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if the book was involved. If it came with it, you know, then that's good. But it wasn't like advertised. Not that the book is going to be the thing that, you know, makes you want to buy the original art because I'm going to get the book as well. But that's just kind of like yeah, dude, you get the book too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do we got on the second page? More 300. What's going on?
Yeah, real quick on that note, like you don't nickel and dime somebody who's about to drop $1,000 on your thing.
Yeah, right.
Give them the damn
book. Like, yeah, give them the whole thing. Give them like the box, you know. At least that's what I would say. I mean, or at least maybe tack on the box as part of the thing and add the halfway cost or some shit. You know what I mean?
You know, mortgage the kids.
Yeah, right.
Email them the house.
Oh, dude, you would not. I mean, you'd probably be surprised to hear stories like, okay, let me rephrase that. I have heard stories of guys going to certain people's websites to buy their statues and having to take out GoFundMe's just to afford these statues.
I'm gonna do that. Oh my god, I'm gonna start a GoFundMe to be able to do. I'm doing that. I'm starting a GoFundMe to fund somebody else's comic book.
Exactly, that's what it is. Because they max.
Jake, do you have a comic book going on right now? Do you have a campaign you're working on?
Who?
You.
Me? I'm working on one right now. Yes, but it's not ready yet.
So, Peter, is yours going to be ready before his? Whose is going to be ready first?
His will be ready before mine, but I do want to get mine out there pretty quick as well. Yeah.
Game on. Then I'm going to do a GoFundMe to afford GoFundMe for Jake's.
Yeah. Damn it! All right, Jake, it's on, dude. Now I got to make a book so that we can see who gets the GoFundMe for our Kickstarter.
As long as you don't want to do a dual launch, I'm happy.
Oh, man, I'm actually looking forward to Cobalt 3. This next book's not going to be Cobalt 3, though. But I am looking forward to Cobalt 3, by the way.
Oh, so am I, dude. It's been playing in my head for over a year. I'm ready.
Yeah, dude.
I like that. I like that you let it ferment a little bit. Like you're coming up with something. Like you're taking your time on it. I got respect for that.
Oh, you have to, man. Otherwise, it's just going to be like anything else, you know. And
You're just hammering it out. Yeah.
we need some uniqueness to keep this thing going.
Mm-hmm.
All right, at Teen Beetle 1 through 3, it says that it ended a day ago or 0 day ago. But I'm kind of curious. Does that mean that it's in demand? I don't know how Fund My Comic works exactly. Am I still able to get something? Choose.
Oh, it looks like
reward?
it's still going for 22 hours. Oh, closed 22 hours
Closed
ago.
22.
I think you're out of luck.
Funding is no longer available. Wah, wah. Oh man. Well, there you
You'd
go.
have to get in on.
Y'all missed out on this one too.
You're gonna have to wait for a middle-aged Beetle to come out.
Young adult.
Is that like what? Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
Mom used to
YA.
drive.
YA Beetle sounds kind of cool though. All right, sorry we missed you, Teen Beetle. Maybe next time, whenever you he should do like an in demand. Does Fund My Comic have an in demand? Jake, do you know anything about that?
I do not know anything about Fund My Comic, but I think I am going to launch Brother Kit and Cobalt 3 on here.
That'd be cool. Yeah, man. Fund My Comic, they need some more love, dude, because I'm seeing a lot of campaigns and not enough people are jumping into Fund My Comic yet. I think they're waiting for the big book from one of the big guys
They
to
are,
come in here.
but I think it's going to take because I think their percent cut is lower than Indie Comics. I mean, Indiegogo.
Well, okay, and that actually brings me to a point. It is, because it says it right here on the top of his website, FMC offers a 2% platform fee. That's cool. I don't know why he put it on his website and not in his terms of service or whatever it is. You know what I mean? His
Probably
About
let
Me
people know
page.
because I think Indiegogo is like 6 or 8%.
Yeah, but do they advertise that on their website? It just seems
Doesn't
like
matter.
if people are coming here to buy a book,
If you've got something up on another platform, you post that shit as a sell point.
you do. All right. Well, maybe I just misunderstand. It just feels like a weird thing to see on a, like, oh, I'm here to buy a book, and then I see that.
Oh,
Although,
sure.
I guess on the other hand, I could look at that and go, oh, dude, I like these guys. They're not in it to like, gouge creators. They're here to
Right.
make some cool stuff. So on the other hand, yeah, that does actually.
Man, I fully support this, but as a viewer, somebody who is completely separate from this entire realm, when I see that, what happens in my mind as a viewer is, okay, so there's an additional 2% fee on anything that I'm purchasing here. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I see as a viewer.
Yeah, I could see that too. That's kind of, I guess that's along the lines of what I thought when I first saw that. But I was just thinking that's like an appeal to the creators. And if we're here to buy, which is the point of the website, that's like a weird thing to put on there. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone who's looking at Fund My Comic is already aware of that. Or at least aware
I wonder
that it's a
if that
lower
is.
percentage.
I wonder if that's on there because is it at an additional fee on top? So, like, if the creator is selling it for $10, then
Oh, they're gonna
you,
take
as the
2%?
buyer, you
I
have to
don't think-
spend
I don't think
$10.20.
No,
I
I
don't
mean,
think
there's
that's
there's
how
a
it
tax
I think
on
that's
Indiegogo
like
too,
whatever
but I think
money
that's
that
just
you get.
regular. I mean,
What's that, Chris? Guest?
I don't think it's tagged on. I think that's supposed to be if you donate $100, they get the 2%.
Yeah, I
The
think
creator
that's what
eats
happens.
it. Okay.
The creator takes that. I don't think that's gonna.
Yeah.
But we can find out. Let's take a
What?
look and see if they tax you. If we were to click on the tier for this next book, choose reward. Okay, I'm gonna go to cart, and I haven't really navigated this website, but
oh, I got the first volume of Tricks and Treats, and it's fun. It's all right. It's Halloween based, you know. It's right for the time, right for the season.
where's shipping? Is shipping a part of the deal? Plus shipping.
Yeah.
Down here, it's total payment. Do I have to put in my
30 bucks?
address?
Oh, plus shipping, 30 plus shipping. So what's the shipping?
Yeah, but down
Yeah,
here,
but then
there's
it
no
says
shipping.
final. It says total payment.
So is it
Yeah.
free? No, it's not free. There's no way.
Yeah, I
No.
mean, it says plus shipping, so it's not going to be free.
Okay, all right. I'm pretty sure it'll tell me once I put in all my information, which I haven't done.
Probably, yeah.
So that's probably what's going on here. I could
And
have
that's
sworn I
kinda-
had an account on Fund My Comic because I thought I bought Fiendish 2 from here. Oh wait, what am I doing? Let's go back to okay, here we go. Tricks and Treats Volume 2. You say you knew about Volume 1? I haven't never heard of
I've
this
had
one.
Volume 1. It's fun.
Is it good? Okay. Justin Soto, writer and artist. Mario Williams is an artist. Chris Parfit is writer. So is this like an anthology? I'm seeing like
Right.
several writers and artists.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Preston Acevedo, cover artist. Hell yeah, dude. Let's scroll down. I want to see that. This is pretty sweet. This is it right here. I want to see the line art though. Who's the... Ben Soto did the colors, but where's the line art? Okay, let's just keep scrolling. I bet you that line art's down at the bottom. You know what? Let me read this. We got this. Unless y'all don't want me to read it.
You go right ahead.
Today is a sort of birthday for me. 40 years ago, my father passed on, and I was bestowed a gift. My people call me Yee! Sorry. 3 miles outside of Independence, California. You can drop me off right here, Sam. Here? It goes on all fours. Okay. You sure about this? We're just a few minutes outside of the next town. Yes, this is the place. I feel it in my old bones. Oh, that's an old man. I should have been reading it like that. This is the middle of nowhere. Everywhere, somewhere, Sam. I appreciate the ride. Was a pleasure meeting you, Yee. Take care. Ravens, I may be old, but I am not dead yet, despite what the Mountain Witch has foreseen. All right. I'm not going to keep reading it because I'm going to ruin like anybody wanting to back this book by reading it like that.
I thought you were doing all right.
You think? All right, in the cave, I escaped the reach of the cold rain. My nostrils are invaded by the stench of rotting meat. Perhaps an animal made its way in here to die. I peer into the night, but I detect nothing. Perhaps I'll be safe here after all. And then crack. What? Bones? Human bones? Lightning cracks the sky like a whip. Its bright light revealing their horrific forms. Gasp! Oh, those are like people floating. Vampires. And then he's growling. The heart is mine. That's fine. I like to drink straight from the kidneys. I like that. That's fun. All right. Here we go. This looks pretty slick. This artwork right here.
Mm-hmm.
I like the paneling.
Yeah. And the colors too, man. I actually like these colors. It's pretty good. And the artwork's good too, man. I like this right here. This page. Right here. Something about this center panel right here. I like the way he did the lighting on the trees. The colors are good. Everything kind of pops. I dig it. So cool. A bunch of Halloween stories. Now here's my question. Oh, this is like... and I like how every story has different kind of artwork styles, you know? Like they stand out.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
I'm wondering, we're not going to get this book by Halloween, so when are we going to get this book? Like, if it's being sold during Halloween, it'd be kind of cool to get the book by Halloween, but...
They're pretty quick on return, man.
This is cool. I like that kind of classic flats coloring. There's a lot of panels on here for y'all to check out. So is this a little bit of every story here?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
I like the watercolor. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stands out, man. That's different. And you know that took it's not real watercolor, right? Like you didn't really watercolor that.
I think it might be. I think that might be.
No.
That's a lot of work. If he did that, he put a lot of work into that.
Okay. This might be, but I don't think it is actually. Because if you look right here, the water is all blended. That's a blend tool from Photoshop. That's not
Maybe
watercolor.
he scanned it in for it.
He might have taken a watercolor and thrown it in Photoshop. Totally possible.
That is a lot of work, though.
That does look like real
Yeah.
watercolor right here. If it's not, that's pretty good work.
It's got some of the elements of a real watercolor. I don't see the telltale signs of like rudimentary Photoshop watercolor.
I see some blur tool going on here, and I see some blur tool going on here. But that might have just been for corrections, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then this right here is what strikes me as I think maybe it was digitally painted with Corel or something. Corel's got a really good water brush.
The face being very stark versus the lines around that suit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, inside the diver.
Something was done there, and I'm not against it. It's fine, but it does stand out.
Like the face was planted into the picture or something.
Yeah, like he didn't like the face that was on there, and so he took it to Photoshop and he put in a different face.
Yeah, I can see that.
It clean up the lines or something.
And all
Which
this
again, I'm fine with it. It actually stands out all right to me. Like I like the contrast of it.
Well, I like that it looks like, because this one didn't look like there's very much ink, right? And man, I love the combination of ink and watercolor. Like if somebody does a watercolor and then inks the line work over that, ooh, man, that looks good.
I agree.
All right. I have no idea what this says, but I'm going to show it anyways. We've got, is it Mikhail Shred? Moet Honis.
Moet Her Honis.
Do I have to Google that?
I don't even know if that's actual words.
Did I just say a bad word in another language?
Yeah, demonetized.
You probably did.
Let me know so that I can be proud that I can say bad language in bad words in another language. No, that didn't sound like. Usually, bad words sound cooler than that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. This is a cool panel. I like this. This is good stuff right here, man.
Yeah,
Decay as it was still.
That's the art that stands out in the book for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like I liked all the stuff prior, but this watercolor stuff, that is really, it's standing out for me. I'm liking it.
Yeah, like this is badass right here. This looks cool. It gives it like a feeling, you know, like
that's fantastic.
Kind of eerie.
I want to have a poster.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah.
And if that's real watercolor, and there are some elements there that makes me like, I believe that the original like piece of this was watercolor. I have a feeling about that. And if that's really watercolor, again, this dude is putting solid effort into what he's doing.
The things that make me think it's not is down here, right here. A watercolor brush doesn't do this. I don't know if you can see you can't even see my cursor. Okay.
Can't see it.
Underneath the word box, decayed as it was, I still recognize it. If you go down to the bottom, there's like a big round blob that then fades into the black. That looks like a computer brush. Now, I'm not knocking it, because if you have Corel or whatever program to create this effect, nobody else is doing it, so good on you, man, whether it's real or not. And if it is real, then holy crap, you got some cojones, my friend, and trying to do a comic book in watercolor.
Yeah,
I agree. Badass. Corel is crazy too, man. I had Corel for a minute, and I love the watercolor brush. It is really cool, and it's not the easiest thing in the world to use. What do we got after this? This is right here. I wanted to see this line art of this cover, because I can tell right off the bat the colors are cool and all, but dude, this needs to be black and white right here, man. Can you see the do I have to zoom in?
Oh, yeah.
Can I zoom in?
Just fine.
Oi. What did I do? Damn it. Oh, such a dumb boomer. Okay, fuck that.
Boomer.
It's just me.
Yee.
Yeah, or is it yee? Yee.
Mm-hmm.
I like this one, I think. This one's I think might be my favorite, but I got a thing for like the old school looking comics.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like that pop art kind of comic book style. I like it. So this is a pretty cool looking book, man. Now, what was the price on this again? And is Volume 1 available? Let's take a look. Let me scroll back up to the top. 18 backers? What? $947 raised in 3 months. Okay, that's gotta to change. This book deserves some help, man.
I'm sure this is a secondary campaign on my comic also.
Oh, you think?
Probably.
Resurrect Your Halloween Spirit with Tricks and Treats, Volume 2, a horror anthology filled with vampires, portals, Nazi occultism, skinwalkers, and ... Ooh. Storefront, no end date. Okay, so I think you're right, or at least it's been funded, so he's probably fulfilling at this point, right?
Probably,
or something along those lines. Estimated shipping October 10th, 2024. Yeah, so you're probably going to get this book. From what I'm seeing, you're probably going to get this book pretty quick. Cover B, which is one that I would get, $20 for an anthology, 100 pages. That's what I want to see right there. If I'm going to get
$20 for 100 pages,
yeah, $20 for 100 pages of that. That's what I'm talking about, man. You gave me everything I wanted to see right there. I might have to come back and back this when I get paid. Now, what about? And that's okay. Hold on. It's $40 for this cover, which is the one that I would probably get. $30 for this cover A. So it's not 20, it's 30, which is fair. That's on par with a 100-page book. That's a good price for a 100-page book. And the artwork looks good. The stories look fun, even when I read them. But I don't see Volume 1. Where's Volume 1? I want Volume 1.
If you are watching this and it's no longer live, and you're sitting here and checking this out, if you fund this comic, I am going to volunteer Peter Orchard Studios will read it to you if you buy it off of this live stream.
Yeah. Mike, let me know that you bought it. Oh, no way. How do we prove that?
You'll have to sit there. It's going to be on a Zoom call. He's going to send you a Zoom call, and he's going to sit there and read you the comic book. All 100 pages.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll read it. I'll record it. I'll read it, you can record it.
Nope. It's going to be a live Zoom call meeting just for the people who watched and bought this comic because of you.
Totally, I'll do that. I'll sign up for that. Well, I forgot. Fund My Comic doesn't do add-ons when you go to the checkout, which is kind of a bummer. But is that because they have the shopping cart, so you can just add everything to the shopping cart?
Yeah,
which makes sense. Indiegogo could actually use that. So if I wanted to choose this reward and then come down here and choose that, okay, yeah, I got both of these things in my shopping cart. Sweet. So I like that. So then all your perks should be on the main page. Then if that's the case, well, cool. Tricks and Treats, man, go check it out. I think that's like a pretty solid looking book. Good price. All right, what do we got? Wow, why is it? Oh, it's because I zoomed in. I'll just leave it. Teen Beetle, YA Beatles, Tricks and Treats, Volume 2. What do we got next? Translating and editing the Gospel of Canaan to English.
Interesting.
Does that rub anybody else wrong?
It does kind of. The Gospel of Canaan is an innovating short novel that needs to be translated to English. With your help, I know we can make it happen. So is it not even a comic? It's just a book? Are we talking about just a book here? I'm the author of 2 short, self-conclusive novels, The Gospel of Canaan and Fire Mosaics, both currently on sale at Amazon.com. I eagerly need to translate, editing the first one from Spanish to English based on my research. The estimated price, yada yada. Option 1, human translation machine. What is going on? All right, I'm done. Lost interest. I don't know what that is.
See, nobody cares what the creator has to go through. We just want to know what the book is and if we like you as a person.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing, right? That's kind of a thing that's a problem. When
all I hear is raising money for something Google Translate could do.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You want the human version, or do you want the machine?
Yeah,
version?
Human version was that was one of the terms that stood out to me. Human version. I'm like, no. Anytime you're trying to sell me on human version, fuck off. Sorry.
Yo, Mike Barron's attached to this.
Yeah, well, that's what I was looking at next. Was this Flip City Volume 23 for one? Volume 23.
That's what the hell
And
is that
then-
doing on this campaign?
And then, what's going on, guest? And then let's check it out because I'm kind of curious. Oh, you know what happened here? Hold on, I'm all jacked up over here. When I was hitting, dude, what the hell? I'm like on. Okay, screw it. I was trying to blow up this screen, but my cursor was over on the StreamYard screen, and so I started hitting Control Plus, and then the StreamYard screen went crazy. Okay. Flip City, Volume 23. Flip City Magazine is a variety comic satire rag and tradition of Mad and Cracked. Volume 23 includes a Joker parody, fake news and reviews, and more. Flip City Magazine published hot mess takes on pop culture, entertainment, okay, politics. So it's like Mad Magazine, kind of. So you're probably going to have a Mike Baron story in this book. And that's quick, too, because Joker 2 just came out, and he's got some Joker 2 stuff in here.
Is he the one that did the Little Red Riding Hood thing?
Mike Baron? No, that's
Yeah.
John Malin. Mike Baron's the one that does Nexus. He used to write for Punisher. I think is one of the big ones that he's known for. And he's also the one that did like the Florida Man I was telling you about. Remember the Florida Man comics? Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. 17 backers, $539 raised in 5 days, 108% funded with 25 days to go. So you're getting your book, folks. It's already funded. 4-issue catch-up pack. If there's 23 volumes, get the most recently published 4 editions of Flip City, includes the forthcoming volume 23 for $45. 68 pages roughly each, right? That's what it says. 68 full pages of the world's best shits and or giggles.
And or
If you choose, yeah.
It'd be bad if all he gave you was shits.
You shall either shit or giggle with this purchase, my friends. And or. Okay. Hey, that's kind of funny art. I actually like this artwork. It's pretty good. It's like legit art right here. All right. Excerpt musicals. While the 12-page Joker parody is worth the price of admission, Volume 23 is packed with laughs from cover to cover. Woke World. Oh, man, I don't want to even read parodies of woke crap. Feminism for Dummies. Okay. Well, it's got a crossword puzzle. That sounds fun. Advertisements.
did I read that right? It's got one of the guys from Idiocracy in it.
Where?
A little higher. That right there.
Popular Idiocracy, what?
It's
Where
just
did
a
you
little
see that?
lower.
Right where you're.
Oh, popular comedian and Idiocracy commentator Joey B.
Okay.
Tunes finds a new home with Flip City to be unburdened by what has been, namely internet censorship. Find him in Concerned Citizens Corner, doing this. Okay. Political satire.
I'm not familiar with Joey B. Tunes.
I mean, if he's a commentator, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not knocking
never
that.
heard of
I'm on the same page with you. Like, I'm not knocking that he was a commentator. There's a lot of small roles in the movie Idiocracy that I have a lot of respect for.
You know,
So I'm not holding that against him. I'm not familiar with him.
It might just be like the fact that it's Mad Magazine and all that, making fun of everything that's going on. I mean, that's what it sells itself as. Okay, back up here. Pop culture, whatever's going on. But I gotta be honest, I don't even want to hear. Like, this looks like it could be okay. Making fun of the Joker, that's fine. I don't care about Woke World, whatever that is. I don't care to laugh at those. You know, I don't want to read jokes. Maybe I'm just tired, of it. And then I see this rainbow. What is that? Like a? Is there an actual way to get to the finish line? I'm guessing the joke is There is no way to finish line with this.
Is that supposed to be a dinosaur, a monkey, or an aardvark?
Oh, yes.
Oh boy. Okay, enough of that. Hear what people
where they painted over the roads and works. You're most of the lace skate markets are going.
Oh, you're doing like a burnout on the. You're like burning out on that flag. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's see. Should we look at this? Sane people. Let's take a look here. Let me shut down some music. Turn that down. Let's listen to the video.
Flip City is honestly funny. I mean,
That's
it's
Mike Barron.
much funnier than Mad Magazine or Cracked because there's a bite to the humor. It's not all those cartoons are great, but some of the articles I read have been a real stitch. They're intellectual. They appeal to discerning people. It's not sarcasm. It's satire. And I urge you to subscribe to Flip City.
Flip City Magazine is
salty.
just really pulling out all the stops, man. Your guys' production value of this magazine has gone insane. I mean, look at that. I mean, I remember when you guys, it was black and white. Even when it was black and white, I thought your quality was
You know
great.
what? I'm sold already. If Salty tells me to do it, then I'm going to do it, boys. I'm going to do it. I'm like down for this book here, boys. Just kidding. I don't know how long that is. 2 minutes. We're not going to watch 2 minutes of that, but.
Well, that's 1 out of 4 people.
Okay. Interesting book. $50 though. Is there like a 60, 50, 70, 15? Here we go. This looks interesting. $15.
Free shipping.
Free shipping. That's actually a bonus right there, guys. It's a bonus there, boys. Read volume 23 about a month early if you add the digital copy. Okay, this is the print and digital for $15. I like that. That's not bad. $15, 60 pages.
You get the digital edition early, and the print comes at some point.
Yeah. Because I mean, if it's done, I've seen people that wait until the book is like shipping before they actually release the digital. But then I've also like B-Rose sent me the digital copy like months before, and Vito, he has his book out that I got the. He was going to make some changes, so he sent the digital copy of what he has so far out to kind of like let people have a little taste while he makes some changes and finishes it, because it was taking forever to finish. And that was a nice touch. I like that. I mean, I can appreciate they're not trying to leave people hanging for a long time. So if that looks interesting to anybody, go check it out. What was that? That was, okay, I lost it already. Jetta Ray miniseries. Do we want to look at this? League of Champions. Here we go. We've got 2 options. If you had to choose between these 2 right here, League of Champions RPG source. Oh, it's an RPG source book. So that's not even a comic.
I'm not really sold on either one of these, to be honest with that.
Keep going then. All
That
right.
cover on that one ain't working for me.
On the left?
Yeah. Like,
it looks like an Archie book. Like if you like Archie,
yeah.
I can see Archie's. Keep going. Right here, this Super Galactic Fantastic Dimension, I see nothing other than words on a screen.
Yeah, that's rule number 1 is like you got to have some kind of like you have to have something that invokes curiosity. If you were trying to fit a word salad into the image, nobody's going to read that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, word salad and image. That's a good way to put it, because I don't even want to read the synopsis here. But if you look next to it, we got Flip City, Volume 23, which means there's a lot to look at already. Much funnier than Mad and Cracked. Okay, but I see Mike Barron's name real big, and Mike Barron's name. And
with that, you see Mad and Cracked, and you see the Joker. Like those are the 3 things that stand, and that's what you're going to click on is those 3 elements right there. Not,
yeah.
Mike Barron's name will catch your attention if you know who that is. So Like those aren't even words. They're visual elements that you click on. Over there, like Super Galactic Fantastic Dimension, that sounds amazing, but there's nothing that sells me on that.
Yeah, and just since we're talking about it, I am going to click on this just real quick because I just want to see what they're offering. More word salad. Okay. It's like a kid's book, I guess.
It's unfortunate. I could see clicking on this a lot more after having seen the artwork versus what they had on that page.
That's just kind of why I wanted to look at it, because this right here, this ain't a bad panel. This one on the right, that should be your thumbnail, bro. Like that should be what everybody sees right off the bat, because that's kind of got some energy. It's interesting. You kind of get an idea of what you're getting into. Even this is a cool cover. Although I will say, the flaming dude back here with his hands spread out makes both of these two characters look like their heads are on fire.
His name is he's the guy, the guy Torch.
Oh yeah, the guy Torch. All right, Alphatron. I mean, you got to do something about that thumbnail, bro. That thing's people are going to scroll past it. And from the looks of it, you got something that going there. You should definitely, but that's also is why yours is like in the red right here, because you got to do something about this.
What the fuck? His funding goal was 10,000.
The what?
His funding goal is fucking 10,000.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm glad you caught that.
That's like good eye on that.
That's okay. That's another thing that's a hit or miss. I don't know exactly how to feel about that, because on one hand, they're not trying to set a goal that's going to get them buried in debt, if they can't actually make the book. So it's good to have a goal like that, but then also, if you're going to have those kind of aspirations as your goal, man, you've got to do something about this thumbnail. So, Jerry McClellan, do something about this thumbnail, man.
I better see your ass out there on streams promoting too.
Yeah, that's another thing.
You'd better be out there on like street corners playing guitar.
What's that? Guess?
Isn't the name of the comic like the comic on the inside? The comic on the inside has a different name than what that is.
I was confused by that too.
Like a bunch of stories, or
venture into a dimension of wondrous sights and timeless lore, where throughout the vastness of space, science and fantasy intersect, where the mighty forces of good and the sinister forces of evil clash, and liberty is the ultimate prize. It is an amalgamation of the super, of the galactic, and the fan. So is this like an anthology? Did I miss something here? All right, now we're talking about it, and I'm going back. There's one story.
Yeah, it's called Alphatron there.
And that's all we're getting. Alphatron Origins.
All these guys have, like, they're using up all of that real estate to explain who they are.
Yeah.
Like, you either have to explain it or you don't, but if you have to, you shouldn't feel the need to.
And this fantastic, okay, I'm not sure what's going on here, if there is a reason for it, but Alphatron Origins, and then up here, the Fantastic Dimensions. You got to pick one of these titles. Like, that was a good point, Guess, that the title of the book is different than the title of the world, I guess, he's trying to build. And I've seen that before, too, and I would focus on one. You know what I mean?
So when Marvel was creating the Marvel Cinematic Universe, did you see Marvel Cinematic Universe across the top of Iron Man or Doctor Strange?
Well, they put it up on the top left corner, right? With the numbers, they put like Marvel at the top left.
Yeah.
But not as a title, though.
No.
Yeah.
You don't see me putting Talon Universe across all my shit.
Yeah, I'd put it on the back page is where I would have Fantastic Dimension series or something on the back of the book.
Yeah.
You don't need it all over the front next to your other title.
Also, man, I hate to nitpick on that, but like the layout on the shirts that ain't gonna work, dude. Like, you don't go shoulder to shoulder on an image like that.
No, nitpick all you want, because it's critiquing them to be better. So
That's
this
true.
isn't like dogging their shit.
Yeah, we're
But
not
it's like,
knocking it.
they
We're
are
just giving some
improving to the next level.
calling it out, and that's true. Is that like Spreadshirt?
Yeah, well, no, because Spreadshirt doesn't allow you to do dimensions like that. So that's something else, because that's what I thought too. But the standard rule of thumb is 3 inches. Like your image is 3 inches below the collar, and like just like on the outside of the nipple is where the image like ends. And his is going off almost to the sleeve. Like you can see how it's like off to the side of the shirt. You're not going to print an image around the shirt. You know what I mean? So
what about on the back? What if he had it on the back,
even
and
on the
then
back,
fantastic dimensions on the front, like those old surf shirts would do?
So I'm cool with that. Like I get what you're saying with that, but on this image right here, this one in particular, like there's no way the print area is going to allow for that. I don't know if he just like photoshopped an image of like the comic book on top of a shirt and said this is what it's going to look like, but that's not what it's going to look like. It's not going to print.
Yeah, it's not going to look like that. Even when you go to the mall and you see them making some of these super big prints on shirts, I don't think they go that big.
Yeah.
And I bet you it's going to cost an arm and a leg to do that anyways. This is cool. This is actually
it's
really good.
It's probably Spreadshirt stuff, but
Jose Garcia did this. I've heard that name before. All right, so there's a couple of pointers on this campaign, and man, I would recommend that. If anybody knows this guy or whatever, go hit him up, let him know.
Good luck.
Lords of Law 1 and 2. Lords of LA. Lords of LA.
Lords of Law.
Ooh, that's what I was thinking. Lords of Law 1 and 2. Vampire mob in the 1950s. Hollywood, L.A. Oh,
He's still thinking about Yee.
Yeah, he's got me. Or Alpha Red, which one? Which one do y'all think? Lords of Law? Or AR6?
I'm kind of in...
Lords of Law.
You want to go look
dude,
it is, but it's just...
I'll tell you what it is. It's Asian chick. That's what you're drawn to.
Yeah. I'm sorry to say, like, I'll be honest with you. I think Alpha Red, like, it looks like it's a deeper, better all the way around. But it's that Lords of Law, like the image that they got on there is a more compelling image.
Yeah, let's check out Lords of Law. Lords of Law. Lords of Law. I feel like an idiot now. All right, here we go. Oh, we got a trailer. Let's check it out. How long is it? Okay, it's 1 minute 54.
The 1950s would be coined as the heyday of Hollywood. Stars like Marilyn Monroe and Barbara Stanwyck would grace the silver screen.
What did I do?
But the darker and seedier side of Los Angeles would remain hidden from most. This is the story of Lena Morgan, an exotically beautiful lounge singer working toward the Hollywood.
People are no longer interested because of you, Peter.
Was a nightmare.
Sorry.
Desired by the heads of both families, she's unwillingly turned into a vampire. Forced to leave her newborn son in fear, she spends the next 60 years plotting her revenge. Without knowing which man turned her, she unleashes her wrath upon both crime families by building one of her own. Pre-order both thrilling issues of Lords of LA today, written by award-winning screenwriter and novelist Frank
It's
Sanka,
pronounced Law.
It's Lords of Law.
Six Gun Savior, and fan favorite Renegades Amanara, featuring Nichelle Nichols in her last on-screen performance. Frank has penned novels like The
Hold on, what was that?
Aurora
Yeah, they've got all these live-action actors in this whole thing, and now they're talking about someone's.
Well, they lost me. Like they completely lost me, and I don't know what they were talking about here. What were they? Let's look at this again.
Issues of Lords of LA today, written by award-winning screenwriter and novelist Frank Sanka, the producer of Star Trek Renegades, Six Gun Savior, and fan favorite Renegades Amanara, featuring Nichelle Nichols.
Okay, so the guy who wrote it did a thing with them, and then this Nichelle Nichols was a part of another project.
That's a ham-fisted tie-in, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Let's take a look here.
Lords of credentials.
Yeah, like a little. Give me a. Never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke. Lords of Law, Color A by Taha. I'm sensing a trend here. La Taha
I'm almost
Yi.
thinking, is this like a is this like a comic based off of a B movie? Or
R-rated graphic novel with a story that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. The 48-page graphic novel is that a graphic? That's a comic, bro. 48 pages is not a graphic novel. Is beautifully illustrated by newcomer Alex Femenius, and inked by Maria Keane. Star Trek, Buffy, Godzilla, and G.I. Joe for Boom and IDW. There will be several variant covers, including one by Hedwin Zaldivar, and Grimm's Fairy Tales. And Frank Sock. Okay, I see a lot of dude, I'm seeing a lot of name drops in here. Let's
like
take a
people
look.
that aren't even associated with the project, their names are getting dropped.
Yeah, let's just... Okay, here we go. The Kickstarter covers. Lords of Law. These aren't quite Kickstarter. There they are. There's the Kickstarter covers right there. Yep. All right. I'll bet you this one's going to have one too. Oh, maybe not. Hey, that's not bad. That's a page from the book. Look at that.
Quality.
He's like cutting her open. Whew. Oh, boy. Well, the artwork looks cool. The artwork looks interesting. I'm like down with this artwork. And then
I'm still just confused on the product, like in general. And I'm not going to lie. So, like when you were playing that and you were kind of off figuring out the screen, they said that in 5 months or something. Correct me if the numbers are wrong. They had 3 backers for $21.
Okay, let's take a look at that. That's a good point. Let's take a look at this. 3 backers, $21 in 8 months. It's a storefront. So there is no end date. So maybe this is just from the storefront. It's not a campaign. It's like they made it. And so you are now just buying what they've already made, I guess. $7.
Yeah. So 3 people have bought the $7 thing.
Yeah, which is digitals. It's all digitals. Okay. And that's actually not bad. Each story, Lena returns, Hollywood 60 years after an act of revenge. Am I getting all of them? 48 pages of story in each issue included Lords of L.A., issue 1 and issue 2. So, 2 48-page books. 3 backers, $7. That's not bad. For digital, that's really not bad.
Digital up a bit. That digital price is low.
It is. And that's why they're only $21 raised.
Yeah.
Now, Lords number 2 autographed for $13. That's not bad. For a 48-page book, it's like a little more than what you're going to go to the comic book store. So it's not
and it's
horrible.
autographed.
And it's autographed. That's true. From somebody who knows all these people.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe. I mean, that's a maybe for me. If anybody else out there thinks that looks awesome, go check it out. What was
I
the
felt
one
like
next
it was
to
a hard sale. That one right there, Alpha.
Yeah, Alpha Red. Let's check this out. And then there's one I want you to see. Now, Bionic Bro and Guest have already looked at the one that I want to look at, but I want Stanley to see that other one.
Okay.
Game on.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Free shipping in the U.S. I love it. Let's take a look at this trailer real quick.
That sells me.
It does actually help sell a book. The free shipping in the U.S. thing.
Like more than name dropping that actress in the other one. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, it does. Because shipping is a monster.
Having barely saved the world from Satan's army of robotic warriors, Wes, a.k.a. Alpha Red, hoped he
Volume's really low on that one.
Is it? Oh, my bad. Hold up.
Leading him down. But the time for reflection is short-lived. When Alpha Red
I recognize that voice.
By a Supermax prison breakout.
That's 11 Labs.
Supervillain Dr. Disastro has reemerged.
Only went from color to black and white.
His name's Dave.
Catastrophic weather events. Our
This is
champion
Dave's
is
voice
forced to
from
jump
11
right
Labs.
back
I
into
know.
the
I know
fight.
this voice.
But will he perish in the face of this villain's master plan to turn the weather itself into a weapon? And what sinister hand is lurking behind this scheme? Find out in Alpha Red Comics number 6, A Recipe for Disastro. This issue guest stars Alpha Red's new gunslinging guardian angel, Wingman. The new dynamic duo will have to brave the storm as they discover what makes A Recipe for Disastro.
Okay.
I like Shredder's face piece right there.
Oh, I was getting Bane vibes.
What book were we talking about when we were talking about goggles? Because this is what I'm talking about here. Are these goggles? Was that on your stream or my stream? That was your stream when we were looking at the new Hawkeye.
Mm-hmm.
Goggles, bro. I'm telling you, it's making its way up there with orbs. These guys are drawing the goggles the same. Everyone's drawing the same freaking goggles.
That Guardians of the Galaxy headpiece.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even. That's Hawk, whatever from Marvel. The
Star-Lord.
I swear to God, you bring up TMNT 1990. That is Shredder's face piece on that dude with the splash shot.
Yeah, that is from the movie right there, straight up. All right. Invincible Alpha Red. We've got $206 raised in 23 days with 6 backers, 41% funded, and six days to go. Whew. Okay.
Is anybody tired of homage pieces yet? Homage covers?
I'm getting there, man. I am really getting there. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like up there with that Spider-Man cover. Todd McFarlane. Everybody's got that cover, and every time I see it, I roll my eyes. I'm just like, it's nice to see people doing different ones. I haven't seen this specific homage yet, but I actually like this cover better.
I do too.
Yeah.
This is a much better cover. $45 for the catch-up tier. All 5 issues. Shipping in the U.S. is free. That's all 6 issues of Alpha Red with this reward.
Damn.
So you're gonna get 6 comics for $45.
That's a deal.
That's a good deal, man. And it doesn't look bad. It looks good, man. I'm liking the artwork. So let's keep looking. What do we got? $60 for the catch-up. Oh, dude. What did I say? There it is. That Spider-Man cover right there. And this one, too. I mean, they're all Spider-Man covers, but this circle one right down here is the one that just... I am tired of seeing that cover everywhere. I think I saw Stan Lee in that pose once. All right. The book.
I've got 3 covers and 3 homage covers like that, and I haven't even done a comic book.
We got goggles. All right, let's take a look. Does it have pages from the book? Pages from the book. I want to see pages.
See, that's a gnarly cover. I don't even want the homage pieces. Give me more of that.
Yeah, I agree. That's some good artwork right there.
This is cool.
Some artist was sitting there going like, fuck your homage cover. Check this out.
Yeah.
Hold my beer.
I like this kind of like 80s. It's kind of got like 80s vibes to it. Like, is this a homage cover to Big Trouble Little China?
Could be. They didn't brag about it, though.
Ran out of room.
Line art. No pages from the book? That's it. And a bunch of hoodies.
Well, you got those black and white ones up there, but I thought this thing was in color.
That wasn't even the pages, though, right? That was just... Where's it at? Oh, okay, we got this panel. But that's not... When I say I want to see pages, I don't want to see, like...
Panels of pages?
Yeah, I want to see, like, what the pages look like. Well, you got a good price range there, man. I'll give you that. So it looks kind of cool. I'm not sure if there's something I would back, though. Honestly, I don't know what it was about.
I don't know. I might do the catch-up tier, but that'd be it.
Yeah, catch up tier is cool because then you get like a whole bunch of work, right? And then you can get caught up on it, and then maybe come back for the. Well, I guess you're going to get the new one with it, but that's a good
Hopefully, he
deal
sells
for
you on
catch-up.
future projects.
Yeah. All right. Where is what's it called? ARR Merkmaid? Is that what it's called?
AR-13L.
Where is it at? Do I should I just like
Ariel?
search? Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
basically.
Caught on real fast.
AR-13L. There it is. All right, man. This one, you got to check this campaign out. This is actually a cool looking book right here. And then some of these actually did look cool, but 394 backers at $20,557 raised in a year. This is one of the bigger comics on Fund My Comic. 274% raised. And let's check this trailer out.
I like that name, Mirthmaid.
Yeah. I love this, dude. Dude, that
Fucking
is awesome,
sign
man.
me up.
No shit, right? That trailer, it's what we're talking about, dude. It's exactly how you want a trailer to be. That's exciting, man.
They set the bar, dude. That's what all these other guys need to. They need to see that and go back to the drawing board.
Yes, exactly. That's awesome. We got attention first time. Okay. Show me what you got. Let's take a look at these perks right here, and we'll get down to the art. $20 plus shipping for the physical edition. That's pretty straightforward. That's not bad. How big is this book? Do we have a page count? But honestly, I'm at the point where, look at this cover, dude. I almost don't even care if it's 24 pages. Because that looks freaking awesome right there. So it's obviously Mermaid, which I love the Little Mermaid. And she's got a machine gun, which I love even more. And that trailer already sold me on this book.
Disney, you need to be paying attention.
Yeah, take notes, man. Cover B by our co-conspirator and interior artist, Eric Hodson. True story. This is the first image that Eric did of our protagonist and her sidekick. We knew it was a banger, but when we got the colors back from him, Federico, just look at it. Amazing.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, but this cover, dude, right here is definitely the one.
We lost guest again.
Oh, is he back? Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. I didn't know you got it back there.
This is also from Arrow Comics as well.
This Jose Garcia cover is my favorite right now. Although this one's pretty good too. Eric Ninotowski.
I like that they show that they put the time and effort into doing the full spread, like the both pages.
Yeah. I mean, this book looks pretty damn good, man, so far. Just the covers. All right, let's take a look at some interiors. And I'm already... Look at that, man. This artwork is pretty badass. Pretty good. Like, I mean, the colors are good. I like this page right here. But where's Little Mermaid? We got some demons.
What the fuck, right?
And the crab's got a knife. Is that Sebastian with a knife?
Right.
Check. Wait. Go up just a second. A little bit more. Well, a little bit higher. Shut up and take what? Shut up and take my money.
Will do. It's like, will do. Take a look at the perks on the right. There are plenty of killer perks waiting for your support. Sketch cards, combo packs, original art, and more. What people saying already? Wait, what about stretch goals? Here we go. I love stretch goals. They're like one of my favorite parts. At 10K, extended story from 48 to 60 pages. There it is. 12.5K. So he's not making you get to the next 10,000 to hit that stretch goal. We're going to go 12.5, and we're already way past that. Trading cards of Ariel or AR13L patch. That's cool. 15K free cocaine shark ash can. So you get an ash can as well of cocaine shark, which is way cooler than a cocaine bear.
They had to throw some stuff in there where it's like at 17K, you get a free addiction to cocaine.
Right.
13K, you know.
Right. Oh, man. What do we got? One last thing. 6 a.m. right there. That's 6 a.m., right? It's got to be 6 a.m.
It's not a real campaign unless you see 6 a.m.
You got to have 6 a.m. in your 6 a.m. is the artist who does these what kind of style is that?
Not necessarily chibi, but that's what I call them.
Yeah, I think that's what I was calling it. It was like this chibi style. It's not quite. It's like what is that Marvel superheroes kind of style? That little kid version of the Marvel stuff.
Oh yeah, Marvel
Those
Superhero
toys.
Squad.
Yeah, it's like Marvel Superhero Squad-esque. Gotta love it. Yeah, man, I think this one's my favorite campaign on Fund My Comic at the moment. We got $20 for the book, plus all those stretch goals. And you get the digital edition, physical edition, stretch goals. $75 for a 4-pack. What's the 4? Oh, you get all 4 covers? Is that it? $10 for just the digital edition. $40 for 2. All right. It's simple. Real basic. Everybody go check this out, man, on Fund My Comic.
Well done, gentlemen.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Dude, they set the bar on every aspect of that from beginning to end. Like there's like that, you could just see those guys sitting around the table and they're like, dude, let's do a comic book about the Little Mermaid, except that we're going to give her a machine gun and we're going to give, Sebastian a fucking knife. And that sense of humor carried over into the Fund My Comic page, Like I love the commitment to the joke.
Yeah, definitely. And it just keeps going, and it makes me really want to read it and see what else he's got in there.
Yeah, it's fun, just start to finish. Like, I'm sold.
Yeah, totally, man. Well, that's it for tonight, guys. I wanted to end it on that high note right there, and we'll catch y'all next time. See you.
Now get out! And I'll tell you when I want you back!